already know what it is. It's the newest, hottest, best sports podcast show in the world.
Man, you already know, man. It's the Not For Losers Sports Podcast. Unfiltered, unscripted, real takes, high stakes, and I am one half of the dynamic dude. They call me the Fresher, and this is my co-host.
Sunny Boulevard, man. Shout out to Not For Losers Sports Podcast.
First and foremost, before we start this episode, we would like to thank everyone who has liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. Please give yourself a round of applause. All right, as y'all know, every episode is sponsored by the luxurious streetwear brand Numi Vested / Coins Apparel. Look, smell, feel like money. www.coinsapparel.store. All right, chat. As y'all can see on the screen, we are breaking down the AFC West. Sunny Boulevard. Before we even break down the AFC West, what do you feel about the division as a whole?
As far as the AFC right now, one of the top divisions.
You believe it's a top division?
That's a top division. Geno Smith coming over there. The Broncos is on their way up. The Chiefs are who they are. And I believe the Chargers coming. Yeah,
nah. Listen. I said that the the NFC North was the strongest. They neck and neck, man. I believe the AFC West and the NFC North they like neck and neck.
Right now, because of the quarterback play. If you go across the board, look at the quarterbacks. Geno Smith, Bo Nix, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Who am I forgetting? Who am I missing?
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
That quarterback play right there, that's enough.
All right, so I don't know who you want to start with because you mentioned Bo Nix, so I thought I wanted to dive into the Denver Broncos.
We could go Denver Broncos. I like that. We can
all right,
start there.
So listen, Bo Nix, I don't know what it is about Bo Nix, but he doesn't wow me as a quarterback. He just doesn't. Do you want to elaborate on Bo Nix?
I don't really got too much to say about Bo Nix. I would just say that he didn't wow me yet either. Not yet.
Now, I granted that he took the Denver Broncos to the playoffs. Granted. But that defense is superb. The
offensive line is great. They got arguably the best offensive and defensive line in the game. So he had a lot of help on that roster.
When I look at Bo Nix, though, you know who I see? It's like, I think I told the chat in the previous episode, I see Jalen Hurts and Tim Tebow in the Petri dish. That's what I see. It seemed like, Tim Tebow, he was just athletic. He wasn't a pure thrower of the football. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And he got the Jalen Hurts I can make a play when I need to make a play with my legs or my arm, but he is not your traditional. It's just something that it doesn't wow me with Bo Nix, man.
Bo Nix, well, one thing about him is he played a lot of college football.
Yeah, when he played like 7 years
in
Oregon.
He played 7, 8. Yeah, he played a few. So you would expect him to be as good as he is right now. That's the most I could say about him.
Yeah, but it's his maturity. I think coming into his second year, man. Hold on, before we even break them down, do you see them even getting to the playoffs? They was a wild card. They lost to the Bills. We know that. Do you see them repeating that?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, because right now I got them second in that division. So, yeah.
You got them second in that division?
I got them second in that division just off of the roster alone. I got them second in that division. They drafted well. I got them second in that division. Let me see what we got going on. All right, chat. I got to see what we got going on because they drafted very good.
All right, why Sonny look for that? Listen, Bo Nix had 29 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 3,775 yards, and his rating wasn't bad, 93.32. That's not a bad passer rating, but I don't know, man. I don't think he can repeat that performance. Listen, Sean Payton is an offensive genius. He's a guru. Unfortunately, it didn't work out with Russell Wilson. Did you find what you was looking for?
I did. So as far as draft picks, so we're talking about a defense that already has, so let's go with a couple names. Right off the top, we got the defensive player of the year. So, do you agree with that?
What?
Patrick Surtain, the second
Nah,
defensive player of the year.
I love Patrick Surtain.
I gotta agree with you. Underrated. It's crazy that
he's
he won
underrated.
defensive player of the year. He's still underrated.
Yeah, he's underrated. I believe he's better than Jalen Ramsey, man.
Oh no, I believe he's light years better than Jalen Ramsey.
But they still it seemed like they still want to put Jalen Ramsey on this pedestal of cornerbacks. It's just I don't get it.
Patrick Surtain still got a resume to fill in. And that's the only thing I would give him. Jalen got a resume, man.
But he's
as much as I don't care for Jalen Ramsey, he got a resume.
He's a shutdown though.
Surtain.
Yeah, Surtain.
100%.
Yeah, he's a shutdown.
When he won Defensive Player of the Year, he made people go back and be like, "Yo, let me see how he." You know what I mean? So yeah.
That defense is solid.
I said that to say they drafted Jahdae Brown out of Texas, cornerback.
You gotta elaborate. I don't watch college, man. You gotta elaborate on them.
Man, a good pick.
Yeah,
he could be Patrick Surtain, growing up underneath him. Great pickup. That was the first round pick. Second round, they came running back RJ Harvey out of UCF. Great pick.
Okay.
Third round, receiver out of Illinois, Pat Bryant. Great pick.
Okay. Be on the lookout for these guys, Chat.
Linebacker, they came Savion Jones, Quay Robinson. That's two SEC guys. Savion Jones coming from LSU, and they got Quay Robinson, which is the outside linebacker from Alabama. Man, the Broncos know what they're doing right now. We all know Sean Payton got the formula.
Yeah, listen. Chat, like I told you, I'm a 2% Saints fan. I've been a Saints fan since like 06. I'm like 2%. I love Sean Payton as a head coach.
We all know Sean Payton got the formula.
Yeah,
when I saw Bo Nix do well, I wasn't surprised when I realized that he in a Sean Payton system. So I expect him to do good. That's just that.
Yeah,
wasn't super surprised. He didn't wow me, but I'm not surprised that
they made it to the playoffs.
Correct.
That defense.
With the roster that they gave Sean Payton, and to be honest, before they even got a couple of the names that they ended up getting, and before guys stepped into their roles, he knew it was going to be that. So Sean Payton, man, he lucked up because the Saints hit rock bottom. The Broncos look damn good. So
yeah, I'm looking at their defense. It's no names that are really wow you. Zach Allen, DJ Jones.
That's a wild name. Zach is a wild name for two reasons. It's something about that Allen last name, man. It's something about that last name.
He always trying to go back to the bill.
I mean, Zach is basically was a nobody name.
Yeah.
And boom.
Yeah, though I don't see no names that wow me but Pat Surtain, but they solid.
Right off the top, Patrick Surtain and Zach Allen are the two I would jump out at. But it's a couple other names like Nick Bonito. That's a name. John Franklin Myers, that's a name.
Yeah.
It's a couple of names on that defense.
Nick Bonito. Nick Bonito was a name. Yeah. Nick Bonito put that pain in.
Sean Payton lucked up, man. Sean Payton really lucked up. So
that's a solid defense, though. Even though they don't have no names that really wow you.
So
collectively, they was.
My question to you is Patrick Surtain wins Defensive Player of the Year. You can't really get better than that, right? Or can he?
Yeah, you got to win the Super Bowl. I mean, if you could talk about individual stats, he did what he was supposed to do. That's the highest accolade at his position. But if it don't amount to a championship, it doesn't mean absolutely. That's the same thing I said about Josh Allen. You won the MVP, but so what? They're not going to remember you. They're going to remember the Philadelphia Eagles and who won the Super Bowl. You have to top it off, man. Them individual accolades doesn't mean nothing in a team sport.
I agree.
That defense just got to keep getting stronger, man.
So what about the offense? What do we think? I mean, we started with Bo Nix.
Yeah.
What's the next big name?
You know who I like? Cortland Sutton. I like that. Cortland Sutton he was putting on last
year. Carved us up.
Yo.
Carved us up.
So Cortland Sutton, man, he had 81 receptions.
What's the measurables? 6'4". That's why I like about Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, so he's
big body. Big
got a little weight, 216.
Great hands.
Yeah. He had 81 receptions, 1,081 yards. he averaged a little under 14 yards per catch and 8 touchdowns. That's big from your receiver.
That's all day long. I'll take that all day, every day.
Yeah,
consistent too. You got to be available in order to, produce those kind of numbers. He's consistent.
Yeah, that was big. But
who we got next?
Hold on. Let's go. Let's see what else let's see. Marvin Mims Jr. How do you feel?
I like Marvin Mims.
Yeah.
Was supposed to only be a special teams hit, but speed kills.
Yeah, Marvin Mims.
I like Troy Franklin too. Another come up name. That offensive line is so good that every name around that offensive line is going up.
Yeah, so
I can't even really get into the names of the people on that offensive line. I really can't. They drafted amazingly. Now, I do know right off the top they did lose Javonte Williams to the Cowboys, so he's no longer in the running back room. But again, drafted well.
You think so?
Very well. Oh, for sure. So they got Audric Estime, good running back. He's going to be productive. Let me see. Come on here.
I think they're going to take a step. You got them the second best team in that division?
Yeah, they got Jalen McLaughlin. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce his name, but yeah.
I don't know, man.
I got them. They're going to challenge for the division.
You know what it is, though?
The defense is just that good.
The defense is, I can't lie to you.
Argue with that. And them drafting a Jahdae Brown to solidify a defensive back room in a passing league, that just goes to show you they got the blueprint. They already have the defensive player of the year at that position. And they have a CB too. And still drafted in to understand what's going on right now. Understand who's winning and how they winning. So they got the defensive line to contest with the elite run games of today. So to solidify that defensive back behind that defensive player of the year, man.
I think this year team's gonna have Bo Nix figured out. That's just me. Like you gotta put him in contain because he's going to run. Like this is another thing about Bo Nix. I don't think he go through his full progressions. I think he see 1, 2, and that's it. If receiver 1 and 2 not open, he's not going through his progressions.
See, honestly, Chad, I really can't say much about Bo Nix. Honestly, didn't watch him a whole bunch. I know more about him in college than I do in the NFL. I seen more footage of him in college than NFL, but the most I could say is I have to agree with you. The teams are going to lock in on tendencies and things like that. Yeah. I got to agree with that part.
A lot of contain.
I can't really argue with that. I would just say that, again, Sean Payton and an elite defense. That's going to carry. That can carry you.
No, defense wins championships.
Plus Sean Payton.
Yeah, defense wins championships. But with a quarterback like Jalen Hurts and Bo Nix, you have to contain him, make them pocket passers. You have a better chance of winning, man, because they are not true pocket passers. They good on rollouts or getting out of the pocket. The same thing with Lamar Jackson. I think Lamar Jackson has became a great pocket passer, but that's another story. But them type of quarterbacks, you contain them, keep them in the pocket, force them to go through his progression.
For sure.
Yeah, you got to keep
That's what makes Josh elite, though, is if in fact you choose to contain him, he's about to throw a rocket. So Bo Nix showed me that. I've seen a few times that containment.
Now he can throw a rocket though.
He in being contained, you can't take off, and he's finding guys. Simple as that. He met Troy Franklin, Cortland Sutton, Mims Jr. Those guys had a year. They had fun with a quarterback that was ready to play. Yeah. So I gotta give Bo Nix more high hopes than low hopes. I'm just going to be honest. But I do believe that it's going to get tougher. That division itself has gotten tougher to start.
Yeah, Pete Carroll there with
correct. Those 6 games, are going to be different than what it was last year. Because right off the top, this is the first time I'm even do this before we move on, but it's a tie for second for me in this division. That's how good I got it projected. So shout out to Sean Payton in that defense. That's what I would say is solidified. I don't think Bo Nix is just solidified. We can guarantee he's going to do whatever he did, but we'll see.
Okay, so chat, Sunny Boulevard got the Broncos finishing second or tying for first, basically, right? In that division. I got them finishing.
They can tie in both ways. I got the Broncos tying second or tying first.
I got the Broncos finishing third in that division. Chat, we would love to hear from you. Put Put it in the comment section. That's all you got to do.
Let us know.
Yeah, let us
Be
know how
honest
you
about
feel.
it. Be honest about it. 100% honest. If in fact you feel like Bo Nix was all, you know what I mean, BS and that wasn't real, put it in the comment section.
So give
us a
hold
record
on.
prediction.
Before we move on, right? So they lost Javonte Williams, right?
Correct.
Who is they running back? Who's gonna replace him? Let me see.
They got Audric Estime.
Yeah, Audric Estime.
They got Estime and they got
the
McLaughlin. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but yeah, he was
They're not
productive
gonna,
last year.
that's not going
To be honest with you, behind that offensive line, you just got to find a guy that's willing to work.
Yo, they added Evan Ingram too to the tight end. I like Evan
That's
Ingram.
huge.
Nah,
That's huge.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
Again.
And they got
Bo Nix. You got more pieces.
Yo, yeah, and they got Trent Sherfield Sr.
That's gonna be a nice little piece to the room because he can do a lot. He's gonna play special teams. He do a lot of different things. They got Hufanga.
Yo, they got hold on. Some 49ers got rid of Hufanga.
Oh yeah. And let's pay it. They got rid of both of them. They both went to chat.
Oh, that defense is woo.
Chat.
Yo,
we're not paying attention to what's going on here, man.
They got Drake Greenlaw.
Mixed Drake Greenlaw and Hufanga with Patrick Surtain.
Yeah, nah,
Zach Allen, Nick Benito.
Yo,
come on now.
Yo, chat, listen, you know our show is unscripted, unfiltered. We doing this on the fly. I'm just learning all this right now as we talking to y'all, man. Yo, I don't know, man.
I did not know that Hufanga and Greenlaw went the same direction and both signed 3-year contracts with this team. They know what's going on.
Nah, yo, that defense might be the best defense in the league, man. That's if
and drafted Jahdae Brown out of Texas.
Yeah.
A good young corner. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, chat. I don't know, man. I might have to reassess and come back, chat, later. I don't know if I got them finishing third in that division, man.
I got them tying for second or tying for first.
I know that.
I got them tying for second or tying for first. Okay, so right off the top, just give me a quick record prediction. Since you had them going third, what did you see third being like in that division?
I'll say I don't want to put them at 5. Well, you know you can't put them at 500 no more with this extra game. So I'll put them at. I say 9 and 8. Okay. So how? Okay. So give me a prediction on what they gonna go in the division. I'll say they split with Kansas City. At home or away? I think I think both teams gonna win at home. Okay. I agree. I got them sweeping the Raiders, and I got them splitting with the Chargers. I think the exact opposite. I'm gonna say sweep the Chargers, split with the Raiders, but deep down inside, I want to say they gonna all split it up. It's gonna be some good games. No, it's definitely gonna be some great games. The one reason why I'm seeing great games is because we talking about. I don't know about the Chiefs' offensive line play, but we talking about good running back play all the way around. You see what they building in LA. With that running back room. I like it. They got a Najee Harris and they trying to build a crazy running back room with a good offensive line there. The Genty kid, man, with that offensive line and that offense. And then you go with the Broncos offensive line being super elite. The running backs may not have the name yet, but with a super elite line, you can expect Estime and the McLaughlin guy you expect good things from that. And then you can add Pacheco. Before we move on, right? So the estimate he played last year, I believe. I think I seen him on the field last year, right? I'm not sure. But listen, knowing Sean Payton, I'm pretty sure he's a gadget back. He's one of those. Okay, man. I just realized this too, chat. They also got J.K. Dobbins. Yeah, I think they had J.K. Dobbins, but I think he got injured, right? No. The Chargers did. The Broncos got him. Oh, yeah. There you go. They got a name. Sean Payton is working. See? Yeah. And that's behind that offensive line. So, yeah. See, Sean Payton, you got to remember, he drafted Alvin Kamara. He loved them gadget backs. So there you go. So they got 3 potentials behind a great offensive line. Yeah. Then you throw Pacheco and what the Chiefs got going on. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be some great games in that division. I love it, and before I'm gonna say that when we get to the Chiefs. So who you want to move on to next, Sonny? Let's go with the Chargers. Let's go with LA. You want to go with the Chargers?
Let's go with LA. We'll give him a chance to check things out. So let's say this right off the top: Justin Herbert, respect it. To me, Justin Herbert has top 3, maybe not 3 best arms in the league. Just pure passer. He never get the job done though. He's not nowhere near good enough to me. He's overrated, but I have to give him his props as far as throwing the ball. Other than that, he needs some help. I will say that he's gonna need some help. All of the draft picks that they attempted to go with at receiver, it's not it. Shout out to Josh Palmer coming over to the Bills, but to me, he was his only like solid, valid option until he got the rookie last year, the Lad McConkey kid. I'm
just gonna elaborate on.
I didn't really see much else as far as help. A lot of injuries, so not good enough, but need help. As far as Justin Herbert, what we got? What you think?
So chat, right? I want y'all to understand when we break down these divisions and these teams, we focus on the quarterback because we all know if you love the NFL, if you love football, the quarterback is the most important position on the field. So with that being said, Justin Herbert, okay, chat, I told y'all I don't watch college, but it was a point in time in my life I had nothing else better to do but watch TV. So I was watching Oregon during these
college football. Y'all got to do better.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, Sonny and y'all chat. The reason why I don't watch college football, I like competition. I don't like seeing scores 58-10, and it
seemed like they lined it up for that exact score.
It just has to be. I'll watch a competitive game, but I'm not gonna watch a game where it's just gonna be
just not competitive enough. I 100% agree with you on that.
During my time of watching college football, I fell in love with Justin Herbert in Oregon. I swear I love this Justin Herbert kid, but I don't know what it is. He hasn't made the full transition to the NFL yet, I don't think. But I think under Jim Harbaugh, he's going to groom him into the quarterback that everybody thought he would be.
I might have to agree with that. I'm not saying that groom means Super Bowl though.
There's a lot of quarterbacks that's not going to win a Super Bowl. That's great.
Listen.
That's just the bottom line.
My end all be all with Justin Herbert is they got Phillip Rivers 2.0.
That's what it seemed like right now, though.
He's going to play a bunch of good games, going to have a bunch of stats, and never win.
But like chat, like I told y'all before in the previous episode, it's just like the Jordan and Phil Jackson, man. Once they paired up, a lot of great players never got a chance to win a ring, and I feel the same way about Andy Reid and Patty Mahomes.
100%. I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how sports work, though. But I agree.
Yeah. So that's why I don't really want to base it on players that never won a Super Bowl.
This is only one person can win.
Yeah, that
makes that 100% true.
And the NFL is different from the NBA. You don't got 7 games to try to. It's one game, man.
In the NFL, in any sport, only one person wins. But in the NFL, you only got one chance to win. And that makes it a real deal when it comes down to these dynasties. And it's like, why didn't they win? Because only one person can win. You only get one chance, too. So that one mistake Josh Allen has made, that one mistake Lamar Jackson keeps making, the few mistakes that you may see Jared Goff make, these guys that haven't won anything yet, it's because only that one guy can win. So I do believe that when you talking about a team like the Chargers, it's like Justin Herbert is 100% under that AFC wing where that other guy is doing the winning.
Yeah.
But then there's another guy doing the winning and another guy. So it's like, man, he got a few guys and another guy. I'm sitting here thinking, every time I think of AFC, the 4 names that jump out at you like Mount Rushmore. Yeah. Josh, Lamar, Joe, Pat. Yeah. If you can't
I hope that ain't the order you got them in.
In no order.
Oh, okay.
No order.
Oh, we gotta have an episode on that.
No order.
Yeah, we gotta have an episode on that.
No order. Josh first, but in no order.
Yeah, we gotta have an episode on that though, because
Justin Herbert ever cracked that?
I think Justin Herbert has the potential to be great though. He has all the mechanics of a great quarterback. He does, man.
No, I agree.
He has all the his mechanics is perfect, man.
Size wise,
Yes.
he got the vision for it. Definitely got the arm talent. I 100% agree that some of the stuff we say about these other quarterbacks, no problem on that for him. He is a quarterback all day long. But will he ever crack that Fantastic Four?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Under Harbaugh, yeah, man. I love Jim Harbaugh as a coach.
I was just about to say Jim or John.
Jim. John is in Baltimore.
No, I'm just saying, which one would you prefer? Defense or offense is how I look at it.
Yeah, but
I always liked John, but I do believe that Jim is the better head coach.
Yeah, I do too.
I just believe that.
I like Jim Harbaugh.
I think Jim is the better. I just liked the Michigan turnaround. He's getting ready to make a LA turnaround.
Yeah, he's turning that. That's what I'm saying.
I don't see John. I don't see him as the builder that Jim is. Give John the roster though, and you on to something. But Jim gonna build it, you know. Yeah. So I do agree that that's a bright spot for them, and as the Chargers try to bring it back. So I just don't see Justin Herbert cracking that Fantastic Four. That's tough, man.
Nah, it's tough, but he has it. He has it in him, man. Let's see. So listen, they added Trey Lance.
Yeah, I see that.
They added Trey Lance to the quarterback.
What you think about that?
I don't know what the hell happened to Trey Lance, man. I don't know, man.
You know what happened to Trey Lance.
I don't know how Kyle Shanahan still got a job.
You know what happened to Trey Lance. Do I need to say it, chat?
Yeah.
Do I need to say what happened to Trey Lance?
Go ahead, say what you got.
Cowboys happened to Trey Lance.
Yeah, but Kyle Shanahan drafted him. Him and Lynch and Sarah, they drafted him. They gave up a lot for Trey Lance, and he hasn't panned out.
Trey Lance taking that little touch over to the Cowboys, man, ruined them.
They added Patia. Chad, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but
these last names sometimes it's the pronunciation.
Boom! I see a big signing. Tyler Conklin from the Jets. He is a tight end. His name is not mentioned. Like that. Tyler Conklin is a solid.
Well, they also got their so when he first came over, when Mike Williams first came to the Chargers, that was their guy. So for him to take a year off and come back,
yeah,
we'll see.
No, I don't know what. Mike Williams had promise, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think injuries derailed him though. I think injuries derailed him, but Mike Williams had potential.
Oh man, it made me think about my guy, man. Rest in peace to Mike Williams from our city, man. That's automatically first thing comes to my mind is my boy Mike Williams, man. Mike Mike Williams, the Chargers Mike, I can't lie. Like, it was supposed to be great. So him coming back and basically everything else still being there, you ready now type of thing, it might be. I like Najee Harris a lot. Alabama running back.
Hold on, before you elaborate, do you think Najee Harris fulfilled that big? He had a big name coming into them. Do you think he fulfilled?
No, he super underperformed. He underperformed. I was just getting ready to say, so we thinking on the same wavelength right now. Because I was just getting ready to say, we see him and we don't even remember that he was an Alabama running back. So nah, underperformed. As most of them do.
Yeah, he had a lot of hype.
Minus DH 22. Most of them Alabama running backs underperform anyway. So Derrick Henry about the only one.
Yeah.
I like Mark Ingram, but I would still say
he had a good couple years in New Orleans.
He had a good few years where he was definitely
he was dominant. Yeah.
Who else? You know what I mean? Do I need to get into the Trent Richardsons and let's not do that. Okay, so Chargers offense, who else?
They re-signed Jalen Reagor. How you feel about Jalen Reagor? You think he's a solid receiver? He had a few good years.
The Eagles see?
Yeah, I don't. And I think they drafted him high.
He didn't look. Yeah,
I think the Eagles drafted Jalen Reagor high.
He look good over there.
Nah, he didn't.
They tried him in the special teams game. I thought that's where he was gonna thrive, but I don't know what to think about him. I'm gonna say no thanks. I'm gonna say no thanks on Reagor. Still young, I hate to try to count out the guys that's still 26 and under, 27 and under, just because we got guys balling so late into their 30s. It's hard to count out a guy that's only 27, 26, so I don't know about Jalen Reagor. I'm not even sure how old he is, but I don't really know.
So before you go on, so what do you feel about Khalil Mack resigning?
That's amazing.
But
He's right now he Tom Brady-esque as far as the age and the production you getting out of him. That's like that Tom Brady stuff.
But what happened to Khalil Mack? Age, because in Chicago, coming out of UB, he played for UB, right?
Correct. He's a Buffalo guy.
Yeah. He played for UB. He came out with all the hype. In Chicago, he fulfilled that hype. But after that, it seemed like his production went down.
I believe that. Well, he had great numbers last year. That's why they re-signed him. But I believe he's one of those. If I'm happy, my play's gonna show. He wasn't happy in a lot of them places after he left the Bears.
Yeah,
a lot of this, a lot of that. So I would just say that. But I got always, as long as Mac is on the field, I expect the right thing to happen. 100%. I don't expect him to lose them some games. So losing Joey Bosa.
Yeah, go ahead. Elaborate on Joey. Yeah.
For what it's gonna mean for that defense, it gotta mean something.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I have them last in the division.
So you feel like they don't got no prominent pass rusher at the...
I don't believe that nothing on their defense is prominent except a linebacker. I can't think of the name. Give me the name of that young linebacker that they got in the middle with the single digit. Help me out here.
I can't tell them. Let's see, chat.
Help me out.
Let's see who you talking about.
It's Dayan Henley. Dayon or Dayan Henley.
Yeah. No, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. He's solid.
Solid, super solid.
Well, I don't know what happened to Derwin James.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into the OG. That was one of my favorite players in the league.
Derwin James. Derwin.
And he's still one of those when he out there, look out. But I can't even say much about.
Like 2 years, but you was like, man. He arrived, man.
100%.
He
was a demon when he was ready. Other than that young boy at linebacker though, I don't see nothing on that defense, man.
So you don't see the defense being too good, basically.
Not at all. Not consistently, no. Not consistently.
So so before I'm gonna go on, right? So Ladd McConkey, right? Small receiver.
Top 3 rookies last year for me.
Ladd McConkey put on though.
Top 3 rookies last year for me.
Nah, he put on.
All I was seeing was Julian Edelman.
Yeah, he had 82 receptions, 1,149 yards.
Back 100 yards. A rookie.
Yeah, 7 touchdowns, average a little under 14 yards.
5 plus, 1,000 plus. As a rookie, we talking about a receiver. When you say 80 plus receptions, when I say 1,000 plus yards, 5 plus touchdowns. Anybody in that range as a rookie, I like it. I like it. Played injured, if I'm not mistaken, was a little banged up and played through it. I like it.
Yo, Justin Herbert numbers is ridiculous.
Astounding.
Yo, listen,
his completion percentage, astounding.
Yeah, yo, listen. I know as a franchise, you would want your franchise quarterback touchdowns to be a little bit more than 23 touchdowns, but it's not bad, man.
With no help, though. We got to factor in that's 23 touchdowns. So let's take 5 of those away that went to a rookie. So that's 18. He scrambled to get that 18. Honestly.
Yeah, his touchdown and interception ratio was ridiculous.
Only 3 interceptions.
Yeah, that touchdown and interception.
If he get 10 more, let's just say he go 33 touchdowns to 6 picks. That still sound crazy.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy. And he almost threw for 4,000 yards, man. He almost threw for 4,000.
Tell me we don't see Phillip Rivers in all of this.
I mean, yeah, man.
That's just
quarterback rating of 101.7. That's high.
That's the height of what I can see from him is great regular season quarterback play. A lot of times that's what you're gonna get out of Justin Herbert, and never gonna win anything.
You're never gonna win anything.
Nothing. It's never gonna happen. Unfortunately, take Josh and Lamar out, Joe out. Patrick is in his division directly. They done threw Bo Nix at him now. And Geno Smith.
Geno Smith's a bum.
Cut it out. We getting there. Cut it out.
Yeah, he's a bum.
We getting there, Chad.
So, yo, where you got them finishing?
I got the Chargers last in the division. I'm gonna go record prediction under 500, 8-9.
See, I got the Chargers finishing second in the division. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
I think the second year under Jim Harbaugh just a winner, man. That's just it. Jim Harbaugh a winner, man. Yeah, though. I like them second. I got them
second in the division.
Yeah, I got them second in the division.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I got them second in the division.
So I gotta bring this back up. So you was going Broncos third.
Yeah.
You got Chargers second.
Yeah.
You gained the knowledge as far as who Denver took in on defense, and you still think the Chargers can head to head? You would say that offense can get that defense? That's tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's tough.
It's tough.
Only because, sheesh, man, I don't see. I like Ladd McConkey, Patrick Surtain lineup only because Ladd McConkey is a route runner, quick, good, very young.
You got to throw him in the slot.
But my point is after that, I'm just saying good on good, line up good on good.
Yeah.
What would you do? You can't go name on name. Let's Nick Bonito against who? You know what I mean? Like you line up you
got Mike Williams back, man. Mike Williams a big guy.
We gonna see.
And
they definitely got to connect. So that's one thing as getting a guy back like that. You ain't got to worry about much, but just trying to regain what y'all had already.
And quiet as it's kept, right? I told the chat some episodes ago that I think Tyreek Hill gonna be traded before the trade deadline. I won't be surprised if he end up in Los Angeles.
Tyreek Hill goes to Los Angeles, and it's a three-way tie for second.
I just
only because none of this we haven't. See, one thing that got to me at the tie is the fact that a lot of these factors we never seen some of them. Genty, a second-year Harbaugh.
We know Harbaugh winning coach, man. No matter what program he went to.
Like a couple of these things we never seen, though. So like McConkey is super young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of those things is the reason why I say tie. Bo Nix in that offensive line with that defensive line is so young.
Yeah.
That's why I say three-way tie. The Chiefs are the only established. Everything else is still, we got to see it. Or got to see it again. The Chiefs have done what they've done 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. These other teams haven't done it either once or only did it once. So, we need some consistency from these other three. And right now, Raiders, Chargers, Broncos, man, it's tied up for me.
Yeah, that's one thing. Within the division, though, I think the Chargers are going to split with everybody. Within the division.
Okay, so record prediction.
I probably got them tying with Denver, man, 9-8.
Okay, I went under that, so you went over, I went under.
I think they're going to tie with Denver at 9-8, and they probably have a out of conference better. You know how they balance it out when teams got.
They're going to be underdogs, though, a lot. So factor that in. They're going to be the underdog a lot.
They quiet. They sneaky, though. The Chargers sneaky, man. I'll say the Chargers sneaky because of their head coach, and they have a franchise. Now, Justin Herbert is a franchise quarterback, no matter how you put it. That, to me, he's a franchise
100%. No, 100%.
Yeah, you don't.
See, franchise quarterback, unfortunately, that doesn't mean Super Bowl winning quarterback.
No,
so, yes, he is 100% top 10 and will be the entire time he played. Yeah, I agree with that.
I like the Chargers.
He just got to come up. So as he get the pieces, if he go from the 25-ish range and go to the 35-ish range and cheat 5,000 yards, cheat 40, if he get into that, then I can start that talk like it's a 5-man race because they're all really that good. Justin just got to do a little more.
A solid running game will help them out a lot.
And that's what they got this year.
A solid running game will help them out a lot.
Najee Harris, J.K. Dobbins, that's what they're coming, 100%. They lost Gus Edwards, but yeah, the offensive line is coming. They drafting well into that. The Chargers will have a run game. Yeah, I just don't understand. I don't see where the defense is going to do it.
Joe, now that I'm thinking about it, don't chat on surreal. I still got the Chargers where I got them, but there is a lot. Every coach in that division is a
Locked.
Yeah, nah.
Andy.
Yeah, nah. That
Jim.
division. Yeah, nah. That division tough, man. That division is tough, man. Yeah, Sean Payton. Yeah, that.
Sean is to me. Man,
that's a tough division, man.
That's a tough one. People would argue Andy or Sean.
Nah, you got to go with Andy.
You got to
go with Andy because Andy got better credentials.
But the credentials, 100% he has better credentials. He's won more in those big spots. But it wasn't Sean Payton's fault for a lot of them losses to me.
Yeah, I know they got robbed a few years.
So I would 100% say that I would not be mad at an argument there as long as you say the right things. I would not be mad at an argument. And then Pete.
So who you got between Pete and Sean Payton?
I'm going Sean. Only reason why I'm going Sean is because I believe Pete was more roster.
You think Pete was more roster?
Oh, can we stop it? Can we please stop? The Legion of Boom was the Legion of Boom. You could have coached them.
Yeah, I mean, but still though, Pete got his resume is solid too. He made one bad call. Resume. That call in the Super Bowl had to be the dumbest call.
He got a college resume though.
Yeah, but he got a Super Bowl championship too. He got a Super Bowl, man.
That's roster. I would say that was more roster than coaching, if you ask me.
Yeah, though.
He didn't never rebuild another team there. Got a lot of good pieces, what you would say, a Lockett, a Metcalf, a lot of different pieces he never rebuilt. And to me, it's because the team never got back to being that good. If in fact he loaded up the same kind of guys,
he put Geno Smith to the playoffs, though, right?
You saying it? I believe it the opposite way.
No,
Geno Smith took them to the playoffs.
Man, is he out of his mind again, Chad? He loved him some Geno Smith. Yo, we
Russell Wilson in the defense and Marshawn Lynch, Doug Baldwin, and those Golden Tate, those pieces took Pete Carroll. He didn't take them. I genuinely believe Sean Payton was making magic.
You think he was making magic?
Yeah.
You think Alvin Kamara ain't a superstar? Well, was a superstar? Drew Brees is a legend, man.
100%. Drew
so
is a legend.
Who else, the same thing for Sean Payton.
Nah, Sean got less names.
Michael Colston
Sean
and all
had less names. Sean had less names. That Seahawks team was better than a lot of those Saints teams. Drew Brees is way better than Russell Wilson, yeah.
Way better.
100,000,000% better.
Yeah,
but
man,
roster on roster, that Seahawks team get them.
Jeremy Shockey and all what?
That's a late Shockey.
It's a late Shockey, but he had him.
It's a late Shockey though. All I'm saying
hold on, what's my tight end though? The tight end. Before he had
I know exactly you're talking about Graham.
Yeah, man, come on, man. Yeah, Jimmy Graham, bro. Yeah, he had.
Listen, roster on roster. I'm telling you, the Seahawks gonna get that.
Oh no,
roster on roster.
Now they defense might have been
arguably right off the top. Colston was nice.
He was
you're
nice.
Gonna argue Doug Baldwin, Golden Tatum with him. You're arguing that. It's an argument there. They calling Doug Baldwin the best route runner to ever touch the field. One of them. Colston was big body, good catch radius, but he had a great quarterback.
Yeah, we didn't went into a whole coach debate.
No. We still where we at, though.
We haven't.
Still where we at.
No, it's good content, though.
Because Sean Payton and them boys is great coaches, but they did it elsewhere. So that's unfortunate that they haven't done it where they at now, and that's kind of what we're talking about. That's that three-way tie. Andy's done it where he's at. We don't speak on.
Do you think Andy Reid overrated?
No,
you could say his roster.
No, we don't speak on.
Why not?
Andy did it without the Super Bowls. Andy did it twice. That Eagles team, boy oh boy. That Chiefs team, it's arguable. Take the Super Bowls out. What roster are you going with? Tell me it's not arguable. Tell me it's not arguable. If you tell me it's not arguable, he lying to y'all, chat.
They say Andy Reid underachieved in Philly, though, man.
100% underachieved, and that's why I'm saying take the Super Bowl losses or not going, take that out, and go quarterback on quarterback, running back on running back, receivers on receiver, defense on defense. It's arguable, cuz. It's arguable. It's arguable right off the top. They just didn't win a Super Bowl. That's why I say Andy did it twice if you take that out.
All right, so do you think Andy Reid has as many Super Bowls if he didn't have Patty Mahomes as his quarterback?
No.
So come on, man. We could put it all on roster.
But to me, they both put in the same amount. So I would give that they both needed each other.
Now look, I would have gave you that if I seen Patrick Mahomes progress, right? But soon as Alex Smith went out and Patty Mahomes went in, he was a superstar from his first game. Patrick, I remember Patrick Mahomes' first game, and I'm like, who is this kid? The man was spectacular in his first game in the NFL, man.
I can't really argue the Patrick Mahomes story. Like there's no arguments there.
Man.
There's zero arguments on Buddy coming in
and just being
an MVP, challenging Tom Brady in Super Bowl. I can't really. There's no argument on no Patrick Mahomes for me.
So,
But I do validly believe that him and Andy Reid went 50-50. Andy Reid's scheme, knowledge of the game,
his scheme,
mixed with what Pat was
give-
willing to 100%. They 50-50.
That's one thing about Andy Reid, man. He could scheme his ass off.
And then they brought everybody with him. So now you bring the Cheetah and you bring Kelsey and they brought them all with them. But I still believe that, man, I still can say that some of them Eagles names I absolutely fell in love with for the game of football. Brian Westbrook. You know what I mean?
Man, Brian Westbrook.
Brian Dawkins. Donovan McNabb. You know what I mean?
He
Brett
had a
Selleck.
mob, man.
Brett Selleck. Like, we talking about people. Yeah, I fell in love with a lot of them pieces, man. It's just that simple. So, Fletcher Cox, you know what I'm saying? He was around since the beginning, you know what I mean?
They had a mob.
So
man.
I can't
Philly
really,
had a mob.
I can't
man.
really argue with that. You know what I mean? I fell in love with that, man. Some of them pieces. So no, he didn't get it done. But man, Donovan McNabb, what? Brian Westbrook, what? Brian Dawkins, what? Sante Samuel, what?
They had a man. Listen, a solid roster.
So
man.
I can't. You know what I mean? I give Andy his credit that Andy 100% valid, but he's done it where he's at. And right now, Sean has not, Pete has not, and Jim has not. That's what makes that tie, because we don't think they can't. We think Jim, Pete Carroll, and Sean Payton can all do it to a Super Bowl, because they all
Super Bowl winning coaches except for Jim, right?
correct.
Jim went to the Super Bowl with Colin Kaepernick, though.
I
believe
Jim,
they were supposed to win that game too.
Yeah, it's a lot to go into.
They
that.
beat
We
the
ain't
Ravens,
gonna-
right?
we
I
ain't
mean, the
gonna-
Ravens beat them. That's what the Ravens.
We ain't gonna get into that. It's a lot went into that. That was a tough one.
That was the Brother Bowl,
That
right?
was a tough one. That was a
The
tough
lights
one.
went out.
Yeah,
the lights went out.
30-minute lights out.
Yeah.
Ravens come back looking like
Yeah, Twan, where you at? Your Ravens got a fluke chip, man. You forgot about that? Yeah, cuz.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
Ravens made the lights go out, man. They cheated. They cheated.
Yeah, man. So Jim is of the echelon, man. He didn't win it, but he's of the echelon if you give him the right pieces. And it's arguable about what that San Francisco team was. Was it more roster, more coaching? There was a lot going on there. So what they supposed to win in my eyes? I believe so.
Yeah,
So I'll give Jim that little piece, that little benefit of the doubt. But three-way tie there. So the Raiders, to me,
bums. Chat, you heard it here first. The Las Vegas Raiders are bums. Nah, go ahead. Nah.
I can't even entertain that, man. On paper, they got too many names. So right off the top, this not gonna be the last time, but stop talking about my man Gino like that, man.
He is no. Before I call him a bum, right? Not for real, because he's back with Pete Carroll. He had his career was at his peak with Pete Carroll. He was more successful with Pete Carroll than he was at any other play. Pete Carroll had him playing like Pete Carroll got him some money, man. Signed a nice contract with Pete.
And that's why they came together.
Yeah,
That's why they walked in together.
See, that's what I mean by systems. We was elaborating on the Sam Darnold issue. It's all about the system, man. You got if you find a quarterback that can fit your system, it can work. And that's what happened with Pete and Gino.
Gino got a live arm, man. Period, point blank.
He had a bad season last year, though.
That's what helped Pete Carroll along the lines. Is Gino got a live arm at his age.
I'm only gonna say Geno Smith had a bad season last year because his decision making was terrible. He threw a lot of.
I don't know his numbers off the top. I just know Gino fill up the stat chart. Usually. So right off the top, man, we gotta stop. The Raiders might got some of the best young offensive weapons in the game right now.
You think so?
Right off the top, Genty. This is this year's pick. He hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah.
Then we go young.
What's his name? Ashton Genty or something?
Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
And then we go Brock Bowers.
No, Brock Bowers.
Arguably one of the best tight ends in the game.
Yeah, that's a fact. Brock Bowers is a beast.
Let's keep going through the line. They got some other young people, man. Young. Brock went absolutely crazy.
Yo, and if he had a better quarterback, they had 112 receptions, 1,194 yards, and 5
At the
touchdowns.
tight end spot.
Yeah, nah. If he had a better quarterback, that man
Which
would.
now he does.
So you think, nah, he better than Gardner Minshew, man. I ain't gonna.
I
hold
like
you,
Gardner
G.
Minshew as a backup. I liked his play, aggressive, but Geno Smith is the real answer to opening up Brock Bowers and getting that really going. Trey Tucker, they got young weapons over there.
Yeah.
Plugging a quarterback and a Super Bowl winning coach? Come on, Fresh.
Yo,
Ain't no way.
I tell you, the most slept on is Max Crosby, man. He don't get enough credit.
Max, my boy.
They don't speak it like how
Max,
they speak
my
of
boy.
Nick Bosa and
Max, my
Myles
boy.
Garrett.
Max gonna spark it up on camera.
Man,
and keep it
yo,
real.
listen, and he's been highly productive for seasons, man. This
I
is
like
not
Max
just like
Crosby.
last year he jumped off the screen. No, Max Crosby has been productive for the last 3 seasons, it seemed like.
I
Man.
like Max Crosby 100%. I can't lie about that.
Yeah, he had 7.5 sacks, man.
I like Max Crosby. I feel like I'm glad that the Raiders understood his worth to keep him and stack around him. They got a lot of pieces on that defense too. The Raiders got a roster now. I'm telling you, I got 3-way, man. I don't see nobody just automatically fall into the bottom. It's gonna be a fight.
No, it's definitely gonna be a fight in this division.
It's gonna be a fight. I don't see nobody just falling to the bottom. Not one person. So I'll take Geno. I'll take Pete Carroll. And yeah, they get ready to do something. That Genty boy got high.
Do you know who do they add at the receiver? Because all I see is
I don't know
Jacoby
about
Myers.
adding, but I know Jacoby Myers is underrated. He was with the Patriots. Great receiver there. He's underrated. Trey Tucker is young and up and coming. I know that for sure. After that,
They need
a lot of names escape me there.
Hold on, let me see, Chad. Let's see if they added any receiver because that's where they missing.
Nope.
Deontay Thornton. I don't know. He
They
was
got
drafted.
Dante Thornton Jr. Yeah, I don't really see anybody jumping off the screen at receiver. That's because they're gonna run the ball and the names that they already got. At the end of the day, when you have an offense in which your tight end is your main target, you're not really looking for a number one receiver.
That's because Pete Carroll already know. Let's run the ball. Again, here we go, Chad.
Play action.
Let's run the ball and make Geno throw it when necessary.
Play action. They're going to go play action crazy this year because
Yeah.
Ashton Genty is coming. I'm telling you, he on his way.
They signed Kyle Phillips. They didn't add nobody to the receiver room, man.
And,
Cedric Jackson, Tyreek McAllister. Man,
but
they
they're
balling.
also going for a big name next year. So keep that in mind.
So I only see them living off the defense.
You gotta understand what they was able to obtain for letting Devontae Adams walk.
Yeah.
So they're gonna go for a big name receiver next year. I can guarantee you that. So that's the most I can say about the Raiders. Again, a whole bunch of it we haven't seen. Can't really say too much about a bunch of pieces that haven't done anything together yet. Separately, we could speak on Geno's game. It's in the past now. Separately, we could speak on Pete Carroll. It's in the past now. A lot of them names they picked up on defense is a lot of guys that were good somewhere else.
Do you think Antonio
Jermaine
Pierce?
Pratt. They got a lot of different names over there. You know what I mean?
The defense is gonna be the focal point, though. That's their strong point. If you ask me, they defense.
And then special teams. They got good special teams over there in Las Vegas. My bad. I'm getting caught up. They didn't switch the teams from different cities. But
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Antonio Pierce got a fair shot?
I do believe so. I believe that he earned it right then and there. Right when it was an intern. Usually that intern thing, we know you'll be out of there soon. Don't even put your name on the desk. The guys vouch for him. I think that's a different kind of
That's why I think he didn't get a fair shot because listen, you cannot win in this league without a valid quarterback. Man.
I agree.
That's it. That's the bottom line. How do you expect a coach to win without a solid quarterback?
So you know what, chat? I misunderstood the point there. Antonio Pierce was thrown into the fire.
They went and got
The
Jimmy
worst
G.
fire
And
you
he
could
was a
possible,
bum.
the worst fire you could be thrown into as a head coach in today's day was that situation they threw him into, and didn't allow him to get a real roster before you see what he was capable of doing. So.
That whole thing was a mess because you bring in Devontae Adams and then you go get Jimmy Garoppolo. That's not the quarterback you go get when you get Devontae Adams. That's the best. That's the best y'all could do. Las Vegas Raiders. That was the best y'all could do for Devontae Adams and Antonio Pierce was go get Jimmy G. And then he went down
and get rid of Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was the worst thing I ever seen. I never seen
crazy.
nothing like it.
Yeah,
for them to go get rid of Josh Jacobs and then get Ashton Genty right after that. What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
That's the only thing like Raiders. What are y'all doing? So the hope comes from the new pieces sliding in. The people who've been in that front office, I don't know. I do not know. So you might got it there with Las Vegas might slide because the people up top are making the decisions.
Front office is terrible.
The front office is horrible there. So they might slide. I might,
I got them finishing last.
I might just go ahead and stick them in a third spot. I don't have a fourth spot though. Although somebody's gonna man that role. Right now, I don't have a fourth spot. I will slide the Raiders because they got the most question marks. They got the most question marks.
And this Pete Carroll, everybody is not gonna be able to understand Pete Carroll's system in his first year. I got him going like 7-10, 8-9 at the worst, but the crazy part is about this division, the bottom is the top and the top is the bottom. It seems like everybody is like, you know what I'm saying? But I got them finishing last with the worst record. And like I said, that's at 7-10 or 8-9. And that's not even really going through the schedule like that. And just based off their team collectively.
They got a lot of question marks. It's that's just that. They got a lot of question marks.
Yeah, they got a lot of question marks.
You can't do much about question marks. Like I said, we could speak on what they used to do. But here at Not For Losers Sports Podcast, get unfiltered, unscripted. We want to talk about what you did lately.
Man, he keep talking about this. Yo, what have you done for me lately was a hit song by Janet Jackson, man. I don't know what he be talking about, man.
Listen here, man.
Yo, so
if in fact you've done nothing for me lately, close your mouth.
Okay, so look, the Raiders.
Simple as that.
The Raiders go to New England week 1, right? How you got that going?
I got the Patriots.
You got the Patriots. Then the Chargers come to Vegas. I
got the Raiders.
You got the Raiders. Then they go to Washington.
They getting washed in Washington.
All right, so then the Bears come to Vegas.
That's up in the air because that's up in the air.
I think the Bears took a big step.
Yeah, they trying to. Indianapolis.
Yeah, they going to Indy.
I take the next 2 wins. So we at 500. They're gonna beat Indianapolis in the Titans.
Tennessee.
They're gonna beat
on
them.
the road.
They'll beat them another day.
No, at home.
Don't matter. Tennessee got too many question marks right now.
At Kansas City.
Week that's 7. Up in the air.
Week 8 by week 9 Jacksonville. We all know it's gonna happen there. Who you got? You got Jacksonville?
They're gonna blow Jacksonville out. The Broncos gonna win. The Broncos are just an elite defense right now.
All right, the America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, comes to Las Vegas.
I'm gonna go with
Cowboys.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders there because the run defense is not ready in Dallas.
That's Monday. Is that Monday Night Football? Yeah, 5:15.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Las Vegas with that one.
Yeah,
primetime game. I'm gonna go Pete Carroll.
Cleveland, we all know they
sweet. Chargers gonna get them the second time at the crib.
Denver they got a hard schedule. Denver gonna sweep them.
Philly.
They play the NFC East.
Philly gonna beat them. Texans gonna beat them. The Giants gonna beat them, and then the Chiefs gonna win the joint at home. So you're right. You might be right.
Yeah, I only see him probably winning 6 games, bro.
I see
6, 7.
I'm gonna go 8 and 9.
Yeah, I see them going
only because the divisional games, we don't know what the Raiders will do at home yet. They could build something at home, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
So third, I'll slide them to third. You gonna go last place?
Yeah, I got last. Man.
Okay.
So last but not least,
the end of the dynasty.
Yeah, I believe this is the end.
It's the end.
It's the end, man.
This just the end. That's
And
the
that's
stat.
not taking nothing away from Andy Reid and Patty Mahomes. They are
Well,
great.
first of all, when you say the end of what they did, not what they didn't do. So
Yeah, it's
you
the
know
end-
what I mean?
it's
It's
the end
okay
of
to
that
say
run.
it's the end. They had a run like no other.
Yeah, listen.
There is no
that-
problem with it being the end. It just is.
Listen, if we think we're gonna see another Tom Brady and New England Patriots, I don't think we ever gonna see that in our era ever again. The Patriots run was like unbelievable. It got to the point where I wanted to stop watching football for a while. Like,
See, the blueprint though that the Patriots painted and nobody followed it is, I don't know, they still doing it. They make no name guys.
Tom Brady made no name, and Peyton
Well,
Manning did the
Bill
same
Belichick
thing.
did too.
Yo, this is
Bill
what I
Belichick
mean by
did too.
great. This is what I say elite quarterback. You could take a
Average
Deion
Joe.
Branch and make him into a household name. You could take, you know what I'm saying? You could take a
Demaryius
Brandon
Thomas,
Stokely
a
and
Demaryius
yeah,
Thomas.
you could take them Brandon Stokeleys and them, and you be like, yo, he nice, but when they move on to another team, you realize they fall back to earth. Them are elite quarterbacks, man.
I agree.
Them are very elite
I agree.
quarterbacks.
I agree 100%.
So
I believe that the Chiefs,
I believe
they did all you can do.
Listen.
They came, they saw, they conquered, man.
I believe the Philadelphia Eagles fully exposed the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
I don't believe that. I believe the NFL exposed them all year and made it easy for the Eagles to do the same thing. That's what I believe. I believe the Eagles are so well coached. That Fangio, man, I'm trying to tell. Once they got full lock-in on how other teams was doing them all year, you know, the Bills and other teams, like, that played them close because they only took one loss. So
Yeah, that
know,
offensive line was riddled. That's the thing though. They offensive line was all year, and they still made it to the Super Bowl. So what I'm saying is, once they got to the Super Bowl, that Eagles defensive line, that front seven, they ate, man. Yo, they ate like
yeah, I wouldn't say that was exposure, but yes, they did.
Yo, listen.
I believe that was already there all year, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, it was there all year, but they was still able to get to the Super Bowl, even though all the other teams knew that weakness too. That's what I'm trying to think. They knew that weakness.
See, the thing is though, is I believe that it's about, you can know something, but you got to have what's capable to do something about it. And I don't believe nobody else had what the Eagles had on their defensive line last year, down to
Yo, listen.
the seventh guy down the line got paid this year.
Yo,
man.
listen. That Jalen Carter, man.
Jordan Davis.
Yo,
They got names after names.
but that Jalen Carter, to be a rookie, he jumped off this. I'm like, yo, did you see? Yo, the man. Yo, man,
Nice.
he beat his man every time off the line. That Jalen Carter is a problem, man.
That's a big boy.
What?
That's a big boy. So I wouldn't. I don't know about exposure, but I would definitely say that the Eagles set the blueprint, like blitz, make him uncomfortable, go.
Brother, the game wasn't even competitive. The game was over by halftime.
The game was probably over in the first quarter.
Yeah, the way you seen the Eagles, it was just like, yo, the Kansas City Chiefs can't match them.
So
That's the first time I ever seen Patty Mahomes fully rattled, though. He was fully rattled, man, in a big moment.
with a lot of injuries too. So one thing I will have to give the Chiefs, because I believe right now the Chiefs offense is damn scary.
You think so?
Rasheed Rice coming. First of all, do we understand how good Rasheed Rice is? Do we understand him being injured last year and they still did what they did? Do you understand how good Rasheed Rice is?
No, I like Rasheed Rice.
Throwing Xavier Worthy, Hollywood
Speed
Brown,
demon.
Travis Kelce, Pacheco. Now they got a few offensive line pieces.
And I believe they
keyed
kept
in on that.
Kareem Hunt. I love Kareem Hunt.
They will be something on offense. It's that defense that's done for.
You think so?
Man, they
I like
lost
the George
pieces.
Karlaftis one. I like him.
Oh
George
yeah, I
Karlaftis
like him. I
and
like
Chris Jones.
Bolton.
Yeah, no, that Nick Bolton. Woo!
He gonna put his helmet in there.
Man,
I
Nick
like
Bolton,
McDuffie,
boy.
But they've
He's a rocket.
Each year they've lost that guy. Snead went first. You know, like each year, that defense will not be what it was. It will not be what it was.
Yo, I'm glad you brought up Nick Bolton, man, because he has the potential to be a Fred Warner.
He gonna play.
Yo, the guy has that Nick Bolton kid. All jokes aside, man.
He reminds me of the Luke Kuechly's. He'll put me in that mindset.
That's what I mean by Fred Warner. I don't want to go back to Fred Warner, but yo, when you see a linebacker that's in on, I'm talking about that Nick Bolton is in on every play.
And then mixing that Karlaftis, he's underrated.
Yeah, that Karlaftis, he was their sack leader.
He was literally diagnosing every.
He led the team with 8 sacks. Yeah, Karlaftis is no problem.
Everything. So if they get more consistent defensive line play minus Chris Jones, you know, I just don't see it though. Who?
Yo, listen. I believe the Chiefs took a step back, but I don't think they took I'm sorry, Chad. I said they took a 2 or 3 steps back. I don't believe that myself, man. I just don't, man. I believe they took a little miniature step back, and that's because Patrick Mahomes' security blanket is no longer elite.
I believe Rashee Rice is on his way. I'm sorry, but what I saw from him in a couple of games,
he was
routing
Rice
him
is nice,
and
man.
putting his hand up. Simple as that.
I think Patty Mahomes had his worst season in his career. 26 touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
Either this year or last year was his worst.
Yeah,
because last year wasn't it either. Yeah. So, that's what makes it so heartbreaking for the Justin Herberts, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrows, Josh Allen.
That they can even get to the Super Bowl and they best player doesn't play his best football.
Nowhere near.
It's scary, man.
Nowhere near good.
That's scary.
He did not even play good, let alone hit him.
And still made it to the chip. That's scary.
That's what's scary about the Jordan effect, the LeBron effect. When man, it's tough. Only one person can win.
Yeah, but they got the Justin Reed kid too. Yo, listen, man. I don't know about these Chiefs, man. I don't know about them, man. I really don't. Man.
I like Justin Reed. He just got beat too much for me. Overrated. I like Brian Cook better. And I like McDuffie. Tranquil was okay. It's names on that defense that stepped up.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But again, they so well coached that
the names don't mean it. They seem like
well
Andy Reid. You're right. I got to get Andy Reid. He like you can plug in anybody. Just like Kareem Hunt came off the bus and put him in the line, and Kareem Hunt looked like Kareem Hunt from when he first was with Kansas City. But I like the Kareem Hunt in Cleveland too. But I love Kareem Hunt as a running back. And you got it seemed like once Pacheco came back from his injury, he wasn't the same though.
I don't believe that means that he won't be the same this year. I just believe that the level of play that they needed him to play at the time he came back was like, whoa.
Yeah,
they expected him to win them games.
They let Kareem Hunt take over. Kareem Hunt was balling.
I believe Pacheco come back storming this year with a better offensive line.
We got to
keep factoring in that the Chiefs will have a better offensive line. If we can just hold on a second, chat. The Chiefs coming with a better offensive line, man. Like right off the top, you know what I mean? Like they came Joey Lombardi, man. The Chiefs is 100%.
But they lost Joe Tooney. They lost.
They lost some pieces. They lost some pieces for sure. But those guys they on the back end of their careers. Time to rebuild and find the new guys for that offensive line. So it's unfortunate that they lost Joe Tooney because Caleb Williams going to enjoy it. But you can't keep everybody.
Let's see.
They also lost Christian Fulton. This is what I mean about that defense. They lost Christian Fulton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's gonna matter. That's gonna matter. So they signed Christian Fulton. I'm sorry. They signed Christian Fulton.
Yeah.
They signed Christian Fulton. I don't see the defense being as good as it was.
I don't see where they really added no offensive line help though. Let me see. What's wrong with them?
Let's see. So right off the top,
guard Tremaine
Antron, whatever. Yeah. Can't really pronounce that name. Let me see. Go down a little bit to May.
Joey Lombard, center.
Big name. That was a good name. And then these contracts were terminated. It says so. Tight end was terminated and guard was terminated. They waived another tight end. I don't really see.
So look, so that means they lost to Tremaine Ancient.
No, they signed him. Signed, period.
Yeah, but on June, they
terminated him. Yeah. Wow. So, sheesh.
I don't know if Andy Reid think he got the offensive line in play. He think probably another year gonna build chemistry or not, but I don't see no offensive line.
Man, I'm seeing heavy pickup on tight ends. So
they gonna go 2 tight end for the run block.
I'm not really sure, but I know the Spivey
All
guy
I
was
see
a nice
is the Josh Simmons kid, the tackle. Sign him.
They got Joe Lombard. I know they got him. The Joey Lombard.
So maybe Andy Reid feel like he already got the offensive line in place. He just got to shift them. You know how to.
A lot of injuries. They had a lot of injuries.
Yeah,
man.
no, they did. They did.
And they still balled out.
Still made it to the chip.
Convincingly made it though. They lost to the only team that the whole NFL knew would play them hard and get the regular season W. That was the only game. That Bills game was an expected L. They did not think that was going to stop them from going to the Super Bowl, though. Not at all. As a Bills fan, as a 100% Bills Mafia member, the Bills beating them in the regular season did not stop the thought that they were still going to be in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So, that's amazing. The pieces they didn't have, and they still did that. Amazing. And that was after losing Snead. That's after Steve left to go get paid by the Titans.
Yo, listen.
It's crazy.
As long as you have an elite quarterback, man.
An elite play caller, too.
Yeah, man. But I seen Patty Mahomes win it on his own. That's what I'm saying. Patty Mahomes, he's just Jordan-esque, man.
100%.
That's it. That's just the bottom line. I done seen Patrick Mahomes do things where you be like, no other quarterback gonna do that. I don't care who it is.
Yeah,
now, Josh Allen make throws that I'm like, no other quarterback can do that.
They both had, well, I believe all 4 of them Fantastic Four got have that. Because Joe Burrow done put it on the line like I've never seen before.
Joe Burrow, he has a winner mentality. I said that about Baker Mayfield. Even though Baker Mayfield hasn't won a lot, but Baker Mayfield plays like...
Baker Mayfield is top 10.
Yeah, now I love Baker Mayfield, but he got that mentality of he has that winner mentality. Whether he win or lose, I'm a winner. I love that about Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, no, I like Baker.
And I think that's the thing that Patrick Mahomes and that Kansas City Chiefs team have. They go out there and expect to win. They just like, we're gonna win this game. No matter we're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? They don't be having no doubt, man. Like for you to go to the Super Bowl as riddled as they was, man. Andy Reid to put it in their mind that you are champion. Look at Travis Kelce. How do you go to the Super Bowl with Travis Kelce numbers in the playoffs was abysmal, man. That's not Travis Kelce, man. And they still made it, man.
I have to agree that, like we said in the beginning, man, it's okay that Dynasty has come to an end. They did more than enough.
Man, so where you got we gonna have to wrap this up. Yeah, we got other things. So where you got to finish it?
I'm gonna say right off the top, the Chiefs gonna finish at the top of the division. I don't see the one loss thing though this year. I believe the defense takes a few steps back. 13-4.
13-4.
13-3. Is it 13-3 or 13-3? 14-3, yeah. I would say 13-4. And I believe that in this AFC, you did the damn thing doing that. Because Josh coming, Joe coming, Lamar coming. Justin coming.
All right, so
Bo Nix coming. These are all teams that had, minus Joe Burrow in them because they balled out without the record, but those are all winning records, those other teams. So
I got them.
They all got better on offense. Every last team in the AFC that was in the playoffs got better on offense. With the Chiefs defense taking a step back, I don't see the same record, but I will go 13-4. I might shove 12-5.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because last season they had a lot of fluky wins, man. No matter what you call it, it was one play, missed field goal, block.
Correct.
Correct. So I think
when We ain't never going against that here at Not For Losers.
I
A W's a W, but I agree with you 1,000,000%. A lot of those 6 to 7 W's, if you ask me. Flip 4 of those. Flip 5 of those. I would definitely, man.
All right, so let's run down their schedule. Let's just get a chat a little. They at the Chargers week 1.
Kansas City at the Chargers. Chargers win.
All right, so then they go to Philly. No, Philly come to Kansas City.
They got a get back game in the regular season.
Then they at the Giants. That's a
They
win.
get the Giants. Baltimore get them back.
Yeah, Baltimore. Then at
That's
Jacksonville.
2-2.
Yeah,
They gonna blow Jacksonville out.
that's 3-2. Detroit come to.
It's gonna be a close one there. I'm gonna go Chiefs.
I'm gonna go Detroit.
So that's tipsy topsy. You going under?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over. So that's 3-4, 4-3.
Yeah. Then the Raiders come to Kansas City.
I got the Chiefs. The Raiders question marks. Washington.
Ooh,
I got the
that's
Chiefs.
a good game. That's
I
a
got the
Monday
Chiefs.
nighter too.
Yeah, that's prime time. I got the Chiefs in prime time.
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes in prime. No matter who it is, I'm gonna go prime time.
You don't think your boy Jaden Daniels gonna duel it out with Patty?
I believe Jaden Daniels gonna have second year slump possibly.
No, I do too, but
So-
I think that's a
Bright lights, man. Against you got to think we talking week 8 as you start to lock in prime time.
All right, Chad,
It's
y'all
gonna be
ready?
tough.
Y'all ready for week 9? At Buffalo.
You know what time it is.
Look, I knew he ain't gonna say
You know what time it is, man. Yeah, we got the best home field advantage in the league.
Yo, listen, I don't know what it is about.
3:25 p.m. game on a Sunday. We got that.
Yo, listen, the Bills can beat Kansas City in the regular season like it's no problem. When it comes to the playoffs, I don't know, man. It's just I don't get it,
And
man.
it's not even like when it comes to the playoffs, it's like it's not even close. It be dog fights.
I don't get
That's
it.
some of the
man.
best football you ever seen. You got to admit, correct?
I mean,
Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen in the playoffs, some of the best football you ever seen. So we got the Broncos week 11 at
I got the Broncos.
Denver.
Yeah, I got the Broncos.
in the crib at the crib.
I got
They're
them
gonna beat up on the Colts, beat up on the Cowboys. Got a rivalry going on.
That's a Sunday
Right
nighter.
now, that
I like the
offense
Texans.
versus that defense.
I like the Texans.
I'm gonna go Chiefs, but it's gonna be a dog fight.
I'm gonna go Texans, man. I like the Texans in that game. Then they back at the Chargers. No, the Chargers
Chargers
back.
come there.
Yeah,
I got the Chiefs at home.
at
They're gonna beat
Tennessee.
the Titans.
The Broncos in Kansas City. They gonna win.
Split.
And this, the Vegas, they looking at about 12-5. Let's see. Let me roll back through this real quick, chat. I got them losing to Houston. That's 1 loss. 1 at the Broncos. That's 2. Bills is 3. I got them losing to the Commanders is 4. And Detroit 5. That's what it's about. If Baltimore 6. Oh, Eagles. Whoa, hold on, chat. Oh no, chat. Chat, I don't know. I don't know, chat. Dang, I don't know.
So chat.
So,
Hold
yeah.
on, chat. So right off the top, he's going 3 losses within the first 6 weeks. So he's going lost Eagles,
Yeah.
lost Ravens,
Yup.
lost Detroit.
Yep. 3 and 3.
That's 3 and 3. He's
Yeah.
staying right off the top.
Yep.
Okay. So then the next 3 games, he's also got 2 more losses.
Yeah, nah, I got him losing 2 more. That's a fact.
Yo, Chad, he got the Chiefs under 500 by week 10. Their bye is week 10. He got
Yeah.
him under 500.
Nah, I do, man.
He
got
got
a
being
tough schedule.
5 and 6.
They got a tough schedule,
He got the
dog.
Chiefs 5 and 6 at
Yes,
week
I do.
10.
The fresher got the Chiefs 5 and 6.
At the bye week of week 10. That's tough. Then we go Broncos at home. Chiefs going to the Broncos. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, I
The
got them
Cowboys
losing.
and the Texans, those are the next 2. I would say the next 2. The Broncos, the next Broncos game. So it's like this schedule is going to
Man,
be something.
that's a tough schedule, man. I'm telling you. I still give them like
because the division is tough. They finished the way they got the divisional game set up. They play a bunch in the beginning, bunch in the end.
Yeah.
And because they're all gonna matter, taking 6 losses by the bye week of week 10 is crucial.
10 and 7, man. But look, no, how we rank the other teams, 10 and 7 or 11 and 6 is gonna win that division regardless. It's automatic. You automatically in. But I think if you know,
But not if the tie becomes 4 ways.
man, ain't no way in hell all them teams gonna win gonna end up in the set.
No, not literally. I mean competition wise.
Yeah,
they're all on a we could be second level because the Chiefs, to me, after we done broke it down a little bit, they coming down.
Yeah.
So are they just standing like some of these other teams in these divisions at the one spot? You know what I mean? I don't think so. Like, do they just stand like how Houston do in their division? At that one, I don't think the Chiefs stand like that no more. You know what I mean? I don't see that. Like how the Eagles stand in that division.
Yeah.
I don't see the Chiefs just standing at that one anymore. Like how the Bills do it. I just don't see it. I just don't see that. That's the one division that has to be one of the toughest divisions, just like we was talking about that NFC West.
Yeah, so chat.
Or the NFC North, I'm sorry, NFC North. The NFC North division is the same. I'm getting the same vibes where it's like, man, across the board. Look out.
Except for the Raiders. But
no, I'm saying Bears, Packers.
Yeah, I know. I said I'll tell you, except the Raiders. I'm talking about in the AFC.
No, I'm just saying I believe in the Raiders, so we'll see though.
So
chat,
man, we appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We look forward to hearing from y'all. Anything y'all like to say, put it in the comment section. Sunny Boulevard before we close. Is there anything you would like to tell the chat?
Just shout out for Not for Losers Sports Podcast, man. Real takes, high stakes, unfiltered, unscripted, every single time. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. The season is coming. Get ready. We ready. Get ready. That's it, y'all. I ain't got nothing else.
Hey, yo, chat, man. We love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all already know how it go, man.